All right, good morning, guys. What is up? All right, so we had NET pre-market going a really nice run. I believe Dom was talking about NET yesterday. I think it was Dom in the Facebook group. So very, very good eye catching this. I don't know if he got in it this morning or not, but good eye catching the rumor coming out. We got a lot of different plays, and the markets dropped last night. Let's see, looks like Thinkorswim's gonna lag. All right, Thinkorswim. So Thinkorswim is being laggy right out the gate. So I'm just gonna sit back and chill out until it gets straightened out. I'm not taking a trade in the middle of Thinkorswim being crazy. Because every time I do that, it ends up crazy. What's up with my why my full first name for? Only my mom calls me by my first full name. It's kind of weird seeing it typed out like that. Yeah, I'm guessing everybody else is probably having issues with their Thinkorswim because mine's just not working whatsoever. So we'll just talk about some stuff while we're waiting for things to work out here. And you see need is up to 13. I got a pretty decent sized watch list. There's quite a bit of news. Well, you know, if they don't get Thinkorswim right soon, then I'm probably gonna switch to something else. I've been saying it for a while, but like this past week and so far this week, like right now, this is pretty ridiculous. I mean, I don't have. You can't trade without charts, so I mean, I don't know what they're expecting people to do, but yeah, I may switch. What what is it with you guys using my full name today or my full first name? What's up with that? I don't understand why y'all doing that. I feel like y'all are messing with me. I don't know why, but. Good morning, Daniel B. I don't know why y'all are messing with me right out the gate. You guys are messing with me, and yours is working fine. See, here you go. Okay, all right. You guys are messing with me. That's cool. Gotcha. Well, my internet's working fine. Stream's up and fine, so I don't know what's going on with Thinkorswim on my end. Reboot the computer? That means I'd have to reset up the whole stream and everything. Hold on a second. Let me, I'm just going to restart Thinkorswim. I'm going to try that first before I go all crazy. So I'm just turn my background off for a second here. That way I can't see my password. Oh, thanks, Daniel B. I'm okay. You guys are being weird today. Why y'all being so weird for? Freaking me out. Yeah, I didn't have I didn't have it on. I turned my computer off last night, so I just turned it on 30 minutes ago, and you know, so as soon as the Thinkorswim is working again, we'll jump in there. You want to go back to your dream? Well, I have a feeling that it's going to be a little tricky today because the market did drop so much last night and this morning. So I'd imagine traders and especially investors are going to be a little on edge. You know, there's a lot going on in the United States right now, and it's a crazy time in the United States for sure. So, all right, Kofi, go enjoy your sleep. Now your TOS is so I was gonna say the way it's lagging is crazy, but yeah, I don't know what really to expect from the markets, and I don't know, you know, how much it's gonna keep crashing. Which I'm fine if it keeps crashing. I want it to, because then I can buy more cheaper stocks for when we do get out of all the chaos that we've been in. You know, like I've been saying, this year is going to be a crazy year. It's an election year, and they're always crazy. Layoff traders are slowing down TOS. Maybe so. That's what I'm saying. I'm seriously thinking about switching platforms soon. I really don't want to, because I love Thinkorswim, but if it's not working, then I have no choice. Like, I can't be trying to trade every morning, especially trying to do a live stream, and Thinkorswim doesn't want to work. So, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'll probably give Thinkorswim this week to see if they get the kinks worked out or whatever. But if it's still acting crazy, like especially like it is today, every day this week, I'll probably go look for a different platform. And I'm just waiting on it for it to reopen. It says it's installing updates, so maybe those updates will fix it. I don't know. It's pretty unfortunate. I mean, there's 9 of you guys in here. Is everybody having issues with Thinkorswim, or is it just a couple of us? Not much I can really do until this gets loaded up. So what a great way to start out Money Monday, with platform issues. Well, how's everybody's weekend? Everybody have a nice weekend? Nice job, Dom. So Dom did get in there. That's why I was saying, I don't know if you were in here at the beginning of the stream, but I was talking about how you had called Need out in the Facebook group over the weekend, and I was wondering if you'd got in it. So nice job. That was a good buy the rumor, sell the news. So nice job there. 3K win. That's a good win. That's a strong big win. All right, let's see if this works now. All right, so Thinkorswim is loading up. You had a great weekend with the kids one life? Nice. Very nice. And BTHG popped out of this triangle here. It would have been a good play. Still not loading up here. Yeah, still having issues. So, yeah, very nice job. Yeah, I don't know how anybody is supposed to trade with a platform that's not working. This is terrible. So we'll just sit here and try to see if it gets worked out here in the next 20 minutes. If not, I guess the stream will be a talk. It'll be a talking stream about whatever today. Oh, hold on a second. Are we starting to... No. Maybe it'll work out here soon. If there's any newer traders in the chat and you're like kind of frustrated by this, it's understanding it's frustrating, but even if you do miss some spikes or whatever on some stocks, there's usually always somewhere to make money, so don't worry about it too much. You just gotta let it work itself out. See, BYSI, that's a $21 stock. I will check as soon as my Thinkorswim starts working. All I can do is this, and that's all I got. I got a level 2. So I have no information to be able to tell you anything about. See, it just went off of CHK. There it goes. All right, see, I can't even get the level 2 right. It's bouncing all around. This is crazy. All right, still nothing. Okay. There. Nope. See. Unfortunately, I can't check. I can't check anything. It's almost like the Peter Piper thing. Can't check because my Thinkorswim won't check. Well, I you know, that's the one thing. I don't know if I'm gonna switch to Lightspeed or not. I've done some research on Lightspeed. I don't remember what their cost was. I don't know with CHK. I can't really tell you anything. Like it could be unpredictable. It could be predictable. I don't really know. I can't see the charts. I'm the man. I'm multiple mans. But I'll look in Lightspeed. I can't remember what their fees and stuff were, but I'm not consistent enough for Lightspeed. Thanks. You're not wrong, but I was just thinking the fees they're still charging commission fees for Lightspeed, so that's what I thought. They cost too much. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of brokers that are free right now, so I don't know why I'd want to pay Lightspeed. I mean, I know they're one of the fastest on execution, but I mean, I'm not jumping in low float stocks in half a second, really. Or my strategy's not to do that. I usually try to have some type of plan where I'm trying to buy at support, so I don't necessarily need super fast execution. I just would prefer to have free commissions personally. So, wow, this is really bad. Usually it works a little quicker than it's doing today. It's not doing anything. Oh, I got a stretched out chart that doesn't make any sense. So, interactive brokers. Did interactive make it to where U.S. citizens could use interactive brokers? Because last time I checked into interactive brokers, they didn't have it available for U.S. citizens. True, work is better than not work. I mean, there's plenty of brokers out there, you know. There's E-Trade and all kinds of different ones, so it's not like I'm aware of all the brokers. I might consider even checking out CME Group again. I'm gonna look up Interactive right now. So I haven't looked up Interactive in a while, but from what I remember, it said they were going to have U.S. trading soon, but they didn't have it yet. Rated #1 best broker. Let's see here. They do. Oh, maybe they do. Looks like they might work for US now. So maybe I'll switch to Interactive Broker because I've been interested in them. Wow, this is pretty bad though. Because it's been what? It's so weird because my broker, it was working right before the bell. And as soon as the bell rung, I mean, I guess everybody started trading and stuff. So too much lag. Maybe like One Life saying it's all the layoff traders. It could be that. Probably is that. Boy, this is atrocity. So it's been 17 minutes so far. Thinkorswim's not working. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. So, I don't know. One Life, is yours still slow? Or is it just, or is yours doing the same thing yet? Or what's up with that? Okay, so yeah, you're having issues too. The other thing this is going to do is probably kill off volume on a lot of plays, because if everybody's having these issues with Thinkorswim, you know, a lot of people use Thinkorswim, so they're going to be getting mad and not trading. One Life is very slow. How's yours working, Daniel B? Haven't seen you say anything about it yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've got the and besides that, my computer is a gaming computer. My computer can handle quite a bit, so this shouldn't, like the settings, even if I didn't put all my power towards it, it would still be able to handle Thinkorswim no problem. No, man, Apple is garbage. His chat is blowing up. Everyone's saying it's broken. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to, like, a lot of traders, especially newer traders, are going to get mad and they're not going to trade today. So the volume is going to be real wonky if Thinkorswim's acting pretty crazy like that. Okay. Not really sure what that's got to do with anything, Alpha, but you know, that's great, man. Whatever, you know. Settings are all the way up. Yeah, it's Thinkorswim. I guarantee it's not my computer. Yeah, no kidding, Chris. That's what I said. As soon as I saw it started acting crazy, I said, I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to sit back, and I'll just wait for Thinkorswim to work it out, because That's the worst thing. I mean, I had it happen to me last week. Not as bad, but I was in a trade and the level 2 was acting real funky. The level 2, the time and sells and the charting, the price was not accurate. Like all three were off. They were showing different numbers. So I had a chance to make profit on the trade, but I was having a hard time figuring out exactly where the price was. So it kind of messed me up. A 2-hour wait on call time. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be. They're gonna be. They're gonna be mad. Today is probably a bust right now. Because I'm telling you, you can see Neat's all the way back down to 1034. Neat had the momentum to probably keep ripping. But with everybody who uses Thinkorswim not able to use Thinkorswim, then a lot of the volume is definitely going to be light right now for sure. Paper trading is working, yeah. Well, they don't have to allocate as much resources to paper trading, I don't think, because there's no actual money involved. I mean, yeah, it's something. Paper trading's working something. If you want to practice and pretend like you're trading real money on paper trading, you could right now. This is wild. This is wild, guys. We'll give it a little bit longer. We'll see. I'm willing to wait it out if you guys are willing to wait it out. I don't want to call it a day. I'd prefer to trade the day, but if I can't, I can't. Oh, I just got a chart back. And it looks like it may be working. Let's see. I want to make sure everything's lining up before I take a trade. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's just the longest I've ever seen TOS not work for. Normally it'd be like 5 or 10 minutes and then it'll work itself out, but that just made me real nervous. Yeah, I think that's time and sells. They may be working. Let me check a couple other stocks. Yeah, right? I know what you mean, One Life. I'm still gonna give it I'm probably gonna give it 10 minutes before I think about actually entering a trade. Because I don't want to jump in something and then it go out again. Yep, see, there's still some issues. That's what I'm saying. Yep, still some issues. It's not completely fixed yet. Yeah. I want to see it running smoothly. I'm not jumping in anything while it's being sketchy. Yeah, I was really having a hard time loading up the charts. Interesting. Or not interesting. I'm just going to try to start looking. So this tried to do a trend reversal, but had a quick little pop. It was about 20 cents that you could have gotten that little reversal, but not much. See, yeah, they need more RAM or something. They need something. I don't know. DGLY. Kind of bouncing off of this support area. Has no news today, though. I don't know how I feel about that. ZM. Let's see if it'll load up. There we go. Well, ZM's a little out of my price range for a day trade. But pretty nice move so far on it. Was that about close to $10 move? About a $9.50 move. I mean, if you want to play this, you just put on a trend line. And you can see it's way off the trend line right now, so it's probably going to have a little bit of a pullback soon. See, VT still downtrending. ISE, a lot of maybe. BHTG. I mean, it's still on this downtrend right now. Let's see. We got a little support there. There's a support there. I'm just trying to figure out where the bottom of this triangle is. It's kind of in this range. It's kind of like a support range, it looks like. The only thing I'm a little... See, the PR on this is not really good PR, though. It just says they're going to conduct a live product demonstration. And that doesn't mean anything. Like, they could conduct the live demonstration and it could just fail miserably on live TV or wherever they're doing it. But, you know, volume could come in. I don't like the PR on it. It's the only thing. But if it breaks out of this downtrend, some volume is possible. That's what I was saying too, One Life. BHTG has something to do with the Tesla truck. What? I don't understand. What do you mean by the Tesla truck? I don't think that has anything to do with BHTG. Is it a different stock you're talking about? Oh, they're showing the Tesla truck live on TV right now. Is that what you're saying? See, NETE's got some support right here. We kind of got a downtrend at the moment, so we gotta wait for that downtrend to work itself out. Oh yeah, these charts are still acting a little laggy. Let's see, CLSN ripping hard. Oh yeah. I got what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant about that PR. Yeah, exactly. You got what I was saying about BHTG. Yeah, that was a perfect example. That was a very good example you just said. But yeah, anything can happen live. So yeah, yeah. You are exactly. You got it, Chris. You got it. The Tesla's a huge company, and they had a bad live showing for the Tesla truck. So if it can happen with Tesla, it can definitely happen with a penny stock like BHTG. I kind of, yeah, I was a little confused too. Uh, I kind of agree with One Life. I think NET is probably going to be the play. There's just nothing there yet because it started this downtrend here, so I think it's probably going to sell off for a little while until it gets to kind of the bottom of this triangle right here, and then we could see a trend reversal and start seeing this thing go nuts possibly. But we got to wait it out. Charts are still lagging a little bit. There we go. They're starting to catch up some. See, DGLY. And resistance right there at 490. Actually, maybe a little lower. But somewhere in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a quick one. Get this downtrend on CHRNR. It's got a ways to go to get to that downtrend though. See, ISEE is curling up a little bit here. Yeah, the stocks are definitely going to be unpredictable because Thinkorswim is going in and out. So when you have a major platform like Thinkorswim having issues, and a lot of people, like I said, they probably got aggravated and they just left and went about their day. And then other traders are going to be extremely cautious. So just off of this alone, it's going to be a little wonky. So you gotta keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and move this downtrend. That's just what you got to keep in mind about it. And then on top of that, let's look at the SPY. Well, SPY's rebounding a little bit now, but it's still on the downtrend. SPY's got a little ways to go before it breaks over this downtrend. But traders are going to be a little on edge about the big drops that we had there in the market. So it's definitely a tricky day. It's definitely going to be very tricky. Let's see, HGSH. This is a Chinese stock, it looks like. This is in a little descending triangle here. Let's see, how's NETE doing? Whoops, VTVT's there. What'd I do? Okay, here we go. Let's see, NET is still hitting that candle there. At 5 minute hit the downtrend line and came back down as well. GNUS, BOIC, throw them on the watch list. They didn't pop up. I've not seen anything from them. Let's see. BIOC is okay. There's no PR though. There's no press release. It did just break the high, pre-market high right through there. So it does have some upward momentum at the moment. But I don't particularly like it because it doesn't have PR. GNUS. Oh, they're getting Arnold Schwarzenegger for... They're getting old Arnold for the cartoon. Guys, I just don't know. I just don't know if I can trade this. It being a cartoon makes me. It's like I just don't see the value in this stock. Like I don't see any reason. It is on an uptrend though. It's a little off that uptrend, which would make me a little nervous, but I don't know. If it breaks over 5, I could see volume coming in there. I don't know. Oh, let's see. It looks like NETE had a drop down. Come on, Thinkorswim. Tesla's going up quick. They could be. I saw something about the SpaceX, the scientists they sent up there. They did something groundbreaking with matter. I'm not really an expert on matter, so I don't really know exactly what it was, but it's some way they were able to kind of control a new form of matter or something like that. I don't know. You'd have to look it up, but oh yeah, Tesla, nice move so far. Woo. Yes, Tesla is definitely ripping hard. And well, no, it hasn't really broke the downtrend yet, but yeah, it's ripping pretty hard. Let's see, ICE is kind of making this little triangle here. And NETE is actually breaking below this support line. Oh, it's trying to hold up though. If NET can't hold up this 950 area of support, which it doesn't look like it's going to, it's probably going to drop all the way back down to $8. Maybe even $7. GNUS with a little curl up so far. HGSH. On DGLY, it popped up some more, broke above that 490 area. I think I'm going to start taking stocks off my watch list if Thinkorswim will act normal here. Alright, so Thinkorswim's acting a little crazy again. What's Edsa doing? A lot of selling pressure ahead of this. All these upper shadows. I don't know how I feel about that. BOIC does have a pretty good chart pattern. It's got room up to 88 cents. Yeah, VTVT is just going down. I'm going to take it off. Nothing yet on BHTG. So what's the press release on this? Okay, they got the positive results on their Zamira trial. It's got to break over 460. BHTG is actually cracking some here. I think it's probably done. TE is trying to hold up this area. Like 920. EDSA is actually popping up a little bit. Starting to build some higher lows. What, Tesla? I don't think Tesla will ever be back down to 3. I don't think it'll ever be back down to the prices it was at a couple of months ago. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I just don't see it. Tesla's doing too much now. You know, Elon's got the SpaceX thing going on. See, ISEE. What's the float on this? The float's not too small. Oh, it's starting to rip here. Starting to pop anyway. But we got to give it a second. My only concern on this is it's got room up to 480, so there's about 20 cents in there. If it doesn't break over that. Let's see on this chart. Yeah, 460 is White Rat's trying to break. But then on this candle, we got all the room up to 5. I'm gonna go on oh no, not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go on ISEE here. Let's see if it starts ripping up. So I'm in at 4.62. There we go. Nice little move up so far. Starting to come down a little bit. Let's see, 480 is going to be first resistance if it keeps climbing. A little bit of a pullback after that little green candle. Ooh, that's too much of a pullback. See, I may have to get out if this keeps coming down. It needs to pop right back up. There we go. This needs to hold above that line. It's a little, I mean, it's a little sketchy here. Because it's slowly climbing, but the float I don't think is that big. Looks like we may have a pullback. But we got a little support right here. I want to see 450 hold up. If 450 doesn't hold up, I'm going to be getting out of it. green candle. You talking a lot of trash, Daniel V. Why are you talking so much trash? About the downtrend, we're still on this trend line too. I mean, we still got a trend line right here. So I mean, as long as this trend line holds up, I'm fine to hold this. This new trend line kind of starting. Just moving it's just moving slow right now. We're still building higher lows at the moment though. Randy, pretty much, I mean, I use Thinkorswim. I don't really use any apps on my desktop. Just Thinkorswim's pretty much all you need. That 460 did hold up as a little resistance, so it still needs to try to break through 460 some again. Yeah, everything right up on is everything right up on here is Thinkorswim. All this is Thinkorswim. It's all one platform. That's what I'm saying. You really don't need, when you got a trading platform like this, you really don't need all the extra stuff. There we go. So we're getting back through that 460. There we go. Well, maybe not. It's a little sketchy here. We need this to push over 460 and start holding 460. If it can't, then it might come back down. It may not break over that mark. I mean, there's not a lot of sellers sitting on the ass, but they're selling coming in every time it tries to push over 460. Getting a little sketchy here. Don't want it this low. We don't want it this close to the trend line. When's this candle close? This candle just opened. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Edsa is starting to rip. It's starting to crack. I may have to get out here if it cracks this trend line. Oh yeah, cracking the trend line, so I'm getting out. So could not break 460. Man, now it's going to sell off. Probably back down to 438 or something. Yeah, there it goes all the way down to 440. So, oh well. I'm out of it now. It cracked the trend line. I got out. It was looking good for a minute. It was coming up. It actually broke over 460, but it got held up. You see right there that line, that resistance line could not break through, which is, I thought it wouldn't have as much problems considering how much it had sold off, but too much selling pressure. See, Edsa, I missed that one, popped out of this downtrend. So potentially a decent play there. What's NET at? NETE is starting to come back up. It's popped over the trend line right here, the downtrend on the 1 minute. It's having some issues at 10. If this 1 minute, if this red candle here closes over the downtrend line, then NET might be ready to go. CHK. So I don't see any reason to trade CHK. It's not doing anything. No volume. Nope. You see NET pull all the way back below the trend line on the 1 minute. So still nothing there yet. Pdsa is the only thing looking like it has a chance. $7.78. Edsa is looking pretty decent. So far. But I need to see this 5 minute candle close right here. It's a little indecision candle that's happening. VTT, nothing. BHTG doesn't have a lot of volume. ICE still dropping. CH&R, nothing. Just take CH&R off. DGLY still coming up. NETE. NETE trying to break above the downtrend again. Edsa looks like the best play probably right now. You can see it starting to pop there. Getting hung up at, what is it getting hung up at? 883? There it goes. Now it's moving through it. So nice rip so far on Edsa. Getting a confirmation of this downtrend break, and then it starts ripping. Cow, what a rip. So good job, Daniel B. I don't know if One Life got in it, but I'm sure you did, Daniel. Nice call out on Edsa. That was a very nice rip there, and it did hit a new high a day, broke the pre-market high, but $10 is still going to be pretty tough. But you know, I think it's probably got it. Kind of have this resistance area between like $9.80, $10. But that was a nice quick pop. And a quick drop too from that. It's a whole dollar drop from that $10 mark, from that resistance touch. See, looks like it's gonna, let's see. Trying to see 10 on the 10 on the level 2. Yeah, it's really struggling with 10, but it's hit it twice, so it could still break. Let's see, when does this candle close? Still got a few minutes. Getting hung up right in this 950 area. And a little pullback. If you didn't get in back here at $8 and you got in late, you're going to be sweating right now because this thing is moving up and moving back and forth, up and down $1 there. If this 1 minute candle comes up over this 976, the top of this red candle body, I think you could possibly see it break. Oh, it's starting to sell off now, though, a little bit. Getting a nice upper shadow on the 5 minute. You still got, let's say, a minute and a half for this 5 minute to close. See, how's NETE doing? It's over the downtrend on the 1 minute, but still not on the 5 minute. I think NETE probably has gone to start moving. Yeah, it looks like NETE might start moving. Edsa, if it sells off, all the volume from there might come over here. NET just pushed up to 10. Ooh, there, all the way up to 1045. Starting to get a little buying volume coming in, a little bit. So it looks like at 1080 area is going to be some resistance. See Edsa, ooh yeah, big upper shadow. It still could climb. It still could climb, but if NETE starts going, I don't know if Edsa will be able to keep the same volume it has. The Pdsa dropping off some more, all the way below 8 now. Starting to curl over. So yeah, I think everybody might be going towards NETE now. VT just popped above the downtrend, but it's not doing much. And you also draw a line. You got kind of a trend line starting to form on NETE. I don't see it hold up though. Which one is it gonna be? I'm gonna go 20 shares here. I'm going very small on this. NETE. Oh, it's starting to come down though. Need that support to hold up. 940. This needs to push back over 10 soon. So I've been very light, just 20 shares right down here on this trend line, the support. Oh, and it's starting to crack. So this NET might turn around. This might not do any. This might be the end of it. Yeah, NETE is coming down, so that was a quick drop. Really screwed the pooch on that one. Let's see, the bottom of the support is 881. That trend line did not hold up the way I thought it was going to. That's twice, two different trend lines, unless the trend line's there. That's why I only wanted to go 20 shares, just because of how sketchy this was. That's, if it can't hold up $9, I'm definitely going to have to get out of this. Let's see, is our downtrend still kind of in there? Yeah, the downtrend's still kind of in there. So actually, we're kind of in this triangle right now. As long as this can hold up, 878. Edsa came back down too. Put a stop loss in just right under here. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. It's pushing back up to 950 right at the moment. This is a really sketchy play at the moment. It's starting to get held up at that 950 old support. So this needs to stay above 911 at this point now. if this cracks, then it's probably going to drop pretty hard. Probably back down to 8, and that's why it's real sketchy. It really needs to come off this trend line. It's looking like it might start cracking here. A little bit of buying coming in there to push it back up off the trend line. That's not too bad. Here my messenger is going off. It's starting to look real sketchy. See, on the 1 minute, we keep testing this trend line. We keep testing that. It is going to crack. What's Cdsa doing? Still at what, 790? Yeah, get off that trend line. We need this to get back up over that 9. We need it to get back up over 950. If it can get back up over 950, it'll look a little better. But right now, it is in a very sketchy area. Turn my volume down here. Whoops. There we go. Starting to pop back up a little bit. See, there's some resistance there at 950. That old support has become a new resistance. So we got to get back over 950. A little bit of a spread there. I got a 15-cent spread on the level 2 right now. See, we're back on this trend line again. We need to get off that trend line. I'm losing volume. In 1 minute, we've had a little bit of buying volume come in and hold it up. We need to start seeing buying volume come in and push it back over 950. So we got a tug of war between this area like 910 and 950. The buyers are trying to push it up to 950 and the sellers are trying to hold it down. It's starting to crack now. Now it's probably going to come down. If $9 doesn't hold up here. It's looking pretty sketchy right at the moment. There we go. Starting to push up a little. We got a 25-cent spread on this guy right here right now. Pdsa has dropped all the way down. We're starting to get a little buying action back in this finally. But it's still sketchy. It's having such a hard time coming up. As long as it doesn't drop off, it's fine. It's fighting for it. See, this candle needs to come up. If this candle comes down, then it's going to crack. Right where that 5-minute opened at, that's not a great open of that candle. There we go. Let's see. It needs to start pushing up because if it drops any lower, then this is probably going to crack. And it's starting to drop too. See if 9 can hold up as support. Is anything else? What time is it? Almost 10. And is anything else really moved? I mean, Edsa got that quick little pop, and then this came back down so far. Just want to look and see. DJLY got held up there, and it's coming back down so far. Just might be one of those days where there's not enough buyers. Everybody might be a little sketched out. SPY's still slowly coming up. Up in NETE just cracked 9. I was trying to hold up 9 still, but man, it's getting so close to cracking. Because very soon, either $9 is going to crack, and this is going to drop back down to 8, or this is going to start ripping very soon. This little triangle is getting pretty tight, but we keep getting pushed closer and closer on this trend line. I'm not confident in it yet. On it starting to make a reversal. Like right now, it's real sketchy. Like right now, it is real sketchy. Cause I'm seeing like barely enough buyers every time coming in at 9 to hold it up, but not like a lot, just like a few. See, we're cracking 9 again right here. And then some few buyers trying to push it back up to 9. Now it's cracking. There it goes. So yeah, that NETE couldn't do its thing either. Pdsa. So has anything been able to keep moving? That's the question. What was ETRN? Nothing. No PR. MNTA, a mid-cap stock, it was able to hold up and move. MRN, a quick rip out the gate. UONE started popping up a little bit here. It's a crazy spread on it though. No volume, or no press release. No volume either. There's only 60,000 in volume. So nothing really there. See any TE come back up? No. It's got to be cracking. Yeah. So I don't know. It's one of those days. I don't feel like. Like I said earlier, probably a lot of traders were upset that Thinkorswim wasn't working because it just doesn't seem like there's that much volume anywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's almost 10, and Edsa has 30 million in volume, which is a decent amount, but by this time, should have a lot more. But Edsa does have a good trend line. So if you take the downtrend, well, it's kind of like, it's still kind of the same as NETE though. It's still kind of this triangle. And NETE trying to get back above 9 again. I don't know, the way it keeps just pushing down and pushing down, I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for me, guys. I give the stream 10 more minutes. If anybody has any more questions, suggestions, or ideas, then we'll call it a day. NET coming back up again. Trying to hold $9 support again. If I got shook out on the bottom tail of that little red candle. Buyers are starting to come into NETE now. I finally just saw a decent size number on the bid. See what happens here. So I'm selling at 925, but a lot of buyers are coming through there taking it out. And now it's starting to come back up to 950. We're getting close. It's in the downtrend line at 930. If it doesn't break over this downtrend line, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to keep selling off. You can see it's having issues there. All these upper shadows. And now it's starting to come back down some. Bottom of this support is like 881. Cdsa looking. Edsa is still climbing up. I want to see it before I end the stream. I want to see if this is going to turn around. If it's turning around, if I got shook out on that one little wick and this turns around and rips, I would be quite disgusted. I don't think it is though, because it keeps. You see all these upper wicks are hitting it, that downtrend line, and it's coming right back down. So I don't know. It's really getting squeezed tight in this triangle though. We're at the tip of this triangle, so it's either going to crack hard soon and drop down to 8, maybe even lower. Or it's going to break up out of this triangle. But it's going to be probably on this candle. This candle's what, got 5 minutes? Yeah. Pdsa is still climbing up. Pdsa might be the play. Already had one good pop, and if it keeps climbing back up, I mean, off of this trend line at $7, you could have got 70 cents right there so far. Yeah, really. Well, buyer just came in there at 9, 5,500 shares. I don't know if this is gonna. Edsa still looks good. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say if this is gonna break or not. Because we're in a real crazy tug of war right now. All these lower shadows and upper shadows. There's a lot of indecision. Let's see, 2 minutes on this 5-minute candle. It is trying to break above the downtrend. Well, it was trying to break it down, above the downtrend on the 1 minute. You see some buy-in pressure coming in, push us up some over 920. Oh, there we go. There's the buy-in pressure I was talking about. So, it's possible. Now at this point, NET might turn around and the reversal might start happening. Let's see, 30 seconds on this 5-minute candle. See if it closes above the downtrend on the 5. Yeah, good open on this 5-minute candle. If this candle can close above the downtrend, then I think you're going to get a move here. Yeah, you can see all the selling at 950. Let's see if it starts getting taken out. It touched 950 for a split second, so it's going to have to push back up to that. I hear you, phone. I got a new phone, so I haven't figured out all the settings on it yet. That's why it's still beeping and making noise. NET is looking pretty good here. I think if it breaks 950, it's going to pop up to 10. Maybe even up to 1050. But like I said, this 5-minute candle has to close above the downtrend. It needs to close above pretty much 913. If it doesn't close there, it could come back down. So it's looking good for a second, but that little buying pressure that was holding these two candles up is not there yet for this candle, so I don't know. It's still a little sketchy. This is a tricky play. Starting to push up now. Yeah, so it's starting to look pretty decent here. If it breaks 950, I think it's gonna do its thing. Having a lot of issues though. Cdsa is getting to its little triangle, little corner of its triangle. We got some resistance at 940 as well. See the top of those candles, those wicks right at 940. Let's see, and now it's at testing 940 again. There is some buyers coming through, but not enough yet to push through 940. So you got resistance zone basically between 940 and 950. And it's starting to sell off, so I don't know if it may. ET may be done. Looks like Edsa may be popping out of its triangle soon here. Yeah, there it goes, starting to pop a little bit. Held up a little bit though. I don't know if any NET is going to do it or not. I don't know if it's going to get it. Well, yeah, I think that's it for me today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everybody joining me today. We'll see what tomorrow brings. We'll see if Thinkorswim is going to be working or if it's going to be crazy the first 30 minutes. So yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Until next time.